it stinks. I've had worse aftershave, so. Hello everyone, it's Rob from the Wild Camper channel. Thought I'd just bring you along for a little trip that I've got today. We're out on a small part of the River Way, I believe. If you want to Google it, you can Google Purford Lock or Purford Marina, and it's one of the little rivers off there. So I pumped up the Sevylor, whatever it's called. It's the Adventure Plus we're in. This particular boat has 3 seats, 2 for adults, 1 for a child. Today I've got the kit, junk, the trolley there, my bag with some lunch and stuff in it. I'm just currently moored up on the side, taking a 5-minute break, just watching the world go by. But I thought I'd bring you along anyway, like I say, and just show you the sights and sounds of the river. Something just went plop there. I think it was a fish or something. So I'm heading down towards this way, and I'm looking for what I think, according to Google Earth, is a little island. So that could be a potential camp. I realised about 10 minutes ago that I'd forgotten to put the skeg on the bottom of the boat, and essentially what that is, for those that you don't know, is like a little fin. Now you can see every time I take paddle like now, the boat swings from side to side, and the fin or the skeg on the back, that absolutely stops that. So if you've got one of these boats and you didn't get that little plastic fin, you can buy them, I think, for around 20 quid, and I'll tell you what, they're worth every penny. Now the annoying thing is I've got it with me, but because, as those of you who will know who've got these boats, if you inflate the boat first before inserting the skeg on the bottom, you can't do it once the boat is fully inflated without undoing it all. And I thought I'd be lazy and try it without, and I'll tell you what, it makes it so much harder paddling along. As you can see, you can hear the paddles going in and how much the boat's moving. Now normally it would be sort of about that sort of movement with the same sort of paddle stroke, but live and learn. Like people watching me pumping it up, setting it up and asking questions, and like an idiot I forgot. Now what I wanted to do here, so we've arrived. Paddled for about an hour, so I'm going to give myself a bit of lunch now. I was hoping to find a little island somewhere, but meant to be. What can you do? Trusty items. Haven't used this for years, but do you know what? It's pucker. Still got the fuel in it from 2 years ago. Let's see what happens. I'm already getting eaten by the insects literally the second I pulled up, so that's going on now. Oh, it stinks. I've had worse aftershave, so. Okay, so we're using the Life Venture titanium cup today. Give that a go. Haven't used it on this stove before, so it'll be interesting to see. And for those of you who haven't seen these Coleman stoves, all you have to do is obviously fill it with unleaded petrol or Coleman fuel. So I've recently I've always used unleaded petrol without a problem, but today I'm using the Coleman fuel because I just thought I'd give it a little treat, and apparently it cleans it all out and everything, so we will see. And that's it. Right. These are great, really great. Let's get it nice and flat. It's flat enough for me. Give it a second to stabilise. Trying to keep the handles out because obviously they're going to get very hot very quickly, so just remember that when it comes to take it off the boil. Right. Gone up to the boil, and that has been to 2 minutes for a little cut. And it's very windy, can't be bothered to put didn't bring the wind shield for it. It's too big. Amazing. That fuel's been sitting there for 2 years, no worries. There you go, folks. Not terribly adventurous. I'm going to attempt to put this on the stove. Don't see why it won't work. This little water bottle, got a handy little pouch. That's where I keep my lighter normally, and it disappeared. Is that right? Now I haven't pumped this up again from the tea. But, ooh, give that a second to stabilise. Now I'm not git, I'm not going to leave all my rubbish lying about. That's not how I roll. 3 plastic bags, one for me and one a couple for any other rubbish lying around. Wow, look how quick that boils. That's just literally, I mean, you've seen it there. Obviously, like with all tinned food, it's already cooked, so you could eat it cold. But I've got the kit for the tea, why not use it? I wanted to just see whether it would work alright on the tin can as well, just for the convenience really. It's a little bit rickety on top compared to like a proper saucepan or whatnot, but tastes like baby food. Burn the backside off it, so right, tea's ready to be drunk. burning down the bottom, right at the top. I'll take that off, just to avoid any splashes onto my cooker. No point messing it up. That's not bad. Not very appetising, I know, but it'll do the job. It's amazing, I haven't seen anyone for an hour of paddling. Like I said, I just saw one couple and another couple coming now, it's hilarious. I personally don't think you can get much better than this. Someone's getting some action today. Or they're fighting over a Doris. That's normally the case, isn't it? See? Even on the river, fights happen. I'm not sure if it's a fight or someone's getting lucky, but it's one of the two. We'll let them get on with it. So the Sevy, well, what can I say about it? It got me here. I didn't get too wet, if at all. It folds up into the back of a Golf with plenty of space for everything else. They come with this backpack system, which is a bag of shite, and anyone that can roll that back up into the backpack, I salute you. The backpack system, I salute you, because it's nigh on impossible. Well, I haven't managed to do it yet. The negatives are that the seats are shocking. They're like that. You can hear it coming out. They've got like lilo things. So I've got this camping chair that supports your back, which is a similar thing to this, but obviously it's not inflatable, so that just goes. Try that today. It works out well. It sits on top. It just supports your back. And for me, a sufferer of a bad back, it helps. This particular model has two seats, one at the front, one at the back. Let's keep it easy. And it's got a little kiddie seat in the middle there. So when I take the boys out, I've got two young sons. One of them can sit in there, the youngest, and one sits in the front. And I'm the motor at the back. Takes about 15 minutes to put together, 10 if you want to be quick. And yeah, it's good. Like I say, it folds up, which is the plus. Doesn't take long. Probably takes longer to fold up than it does to actually pump up, you know. They recommend you don't use a, so I'm drinking my tea at the same time as talking to you. They recommend you don't use a battery pump. So I bought the foot pump, or the hand pump job there. And that seems to do the job nicely. I think I'll get a battery one, because I'm lazy. This was approximately £220 on Amazon 3 or 4 months ago when I bought it. I think they're still retailing at that sort of price. It just feels solid, you know. It's that sort of, I wouldn't even say canvasy material. It's just whatever it is, it just really works. You know, I bumped it up against sharp things, and so far so good. No issues. And the paddles I bought separately, I think they're the same brand. They're fine. They split into two, so if you've got two adults, you know, you can paddle in a more traditional manner. But yeah, it's done the job. Got me here today, all right, and we're definitely going to be going out, be it myself or maybe with another person, but definitely I'm going to be going out and doing an overnight, a bit like Pete, who's actually those of you that aren't subscribed to Pete, you've got to get over to his channel, Pete Mind Wiseman. I'll put the link below. He inspired me. He's got a Sevy as well, and he inspired me to buy one and to get out there. So thank you, Pete. Oh, you want, buddy? But you can see, I sit there, my feet come to about there, and there's loads of room for a big kit bag or whatever it is. And of course the beauty is, as Pete always says on his channel, and he's right, you can load that mother up and it doesn't feel heavy at all, because obviously you're on the water. Anyway, I'm going to finish my tea and then we're going to get back in the water, and I'm going to paddle back down to the lock by the Anchor pub in Purford, and then I've got to go. I've got some work to do this afternoon. Boo.